Your methods are theatrical. You hunt criminals with fear and fortune, a blunt instrument.
And your deductions stop bullets, do they, Mr. Holmes?
Welcome to Echo Clash. Tonight, we enter the arena for a battle of the world's greatest detectives. In one corner, the master of pure deduction from 221B Baker Street, Sherlock Holmes. And in the other, the Dark Knight of Gotham City, Batman. The world calls you both the greatest, a title only one can truly hold. So let's begin there. What is the single most powerful weapon in a detective's arsenal?
Fear.
The mind, of course. The only weapon that matters. A detective who relies on fear is simply admitting his own intellect has failed him.
The battle for truth begins. But where does the truth lie? In the words of the suspect or in the silence of the crime scene? Round 1. Go!
You don't solve crimes, sir. You terrify a confession out of them. Fear yields confessions, not truth. You are not looking for a solution. You are looking for a shortcut. And the two are not the same.
Your London is a parlor game. My Gotham is a war zone. Your art doesn't stop bullets. Your clues are found in cigar ash. Mine are found in broken bones.
And by breaking bones, you simply create more fear. You don't solve the puzzle. You just scatter the pieces and call it order. You create a cycle of violence.
I create results.
The brutal force of Gotham versus the cold logic of London. The opening arguments are in. What's your verdict? Comment Batman or Holmes and tell us why. Comments are pouring in. The methods have been debated, but they lead to a deeper question. What is the purpose behind the mask? Is this a game or is it a war?
For you, crime is a mind game. When it's over, you move on to the next one. For me, there is no next one. This is the only war there is.
You call this a mission? No. This is your personal therapy played out on the streets of Gotham. You're not fighting the criminals of today. You're just fighting the memory of one man in one alley over and over again.
And what do you know of that memory? You study suffering from the comfort of your armchair. I forged my pain into a weapon.
A weapon? No, you let it consume you. A mind fueled by pain is not a mind dedicated to truth. It is a corrupted instrument. That sentiment you call a weapon is a chemical defect, and it is found on the losing side.
The core of their conflict is exposed. So is personal pain a detective's greatest weapon or their fatal flaw? What's your verdict? Comment Batman or Holmes. Let's pause the clash and enter the echo chamber. Both men are masters of disguise, but their masks serve opposing philosophies. Sherlock Holmes dons the disguise of a common sailor or an old woman to become invisible. His goal is to observe the world without disturbing it, to gather objective truth. His mask is a tool for vanishing. Bruce Wayne's mask is the opposite. The cowl is not meant to blend in. It is designed to be seen, to dominate, to project fear. He does not vanish into the crowd. He becomes a force of nature that stands above it. One man wears a mask to find the truth. The other wears a mask to become the truth. Back to the clash. We've seen the men behind the masks. Now we judge the echoes they leave behind. So what is the path to a lasting legacy? To perfect a method that outlives the man? Or to become a myth that can never die?
My legacy is a science, the science of deduction, a tool that anyone can learn and use to find the truth. You leave behind a city that fears the dark and a symbol that can be misunderstood.
A man can be ignored or destroyed, but as a symbol, I can be incorruptible. I can be everlasting. Sherlock Holmes is a man. He dies. The bat is an idea. It lives forever.
The final choice comes down to this. What does the world need more? A tool anyone can use or an idea anyone can believe in? The final round is yours. Cast your vote, Batman or Holmes. Lightning round, no holding back. Go!
My mind is the weapon.
And your mind wouldn't last a night in Gotham streets.
You hide in the shadows, a phantom.
And you are a relic for the history books.
You fight criminals to bring order to Gotham. But a man dressed as a bat fighting a clown is not order. It's merely a better class of chaos.
The arguments are over. Now each man makes his final appeal to history. This is the final echo.
Gotham is my city, my responsibility. I am not what they want, but what they need. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the weapon against the dark. I am the Dark Knight.
The world is full of obvious things which nobody by any chance ever observes. My legacy is not a mask. It is a magnifying glass, a tool to help the world see the truth for itself.
History is listening, and now you are its jury. Who won this monumental clash? The final verdict is yours. We'll tally your comments, Batman versus Holmes, and pin the verdict. Drop your judgment below. Like, subscribe, and tell us who should clash next. Gentlemen, any final words?
There is no game. There is only the mission.
The truth was always there. You simply needed to see.
The clash is over. The echo remains.